Okay, so now that we've been reunited with our final scion, let's go ahead and speak with this Shola to take on the level 74 main story quest entitled A Day in the Neighborhood. Shola is staring off into the distance, lost in thoughts. I am not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I can imagine but how Alice and Alphanode have changed since arriving here in the first. Change is part of life, but we can hope that it's changed for the better. Or perhaps you should be concerned with how you have changed? Yeah, maybe we should do something like this or talk to her like that. I realize I am not as I was on the source, but I cannot say I regret the decisions that have allowed me to come this far. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about Slitherbough. If there's anything you need, pray speak with Runar at the plaza. Alright. Yeah, the guy who was giving us such a hard time earlier. And we do still need to find our way out of here. Yeah. Hey there, big man who gave us such a hard time. Welcome, friend, welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail? Well, this is where I come from. From the Custarium, I see. And this tablet you brought may help us find the Light Warden here in Raktika. Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Oh, hey there, Amphilia. Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, of course. Anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya. Thank you. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire. With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak within whose shadow may have come to find solace. That is not to say there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again now that she is with us, and I have no doubt the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in service to the dark. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know that there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to so as long as they reside within Slitherbough. And what are those? To show reverence to the dark? In a word, yes, but fear not, it is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna play along. Alright, so Runar is gonna be over here now. You know, all these people are very much the same way. Hey there, Runar. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Raktika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. So you want us to bathe. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? Alright. Yeah, if that's what it takes to not be having you freaking out at our mere presence, then so be it. And so, Yeah, don't mind if you get wet. Yeah, and it has to do the same for Nymphilia. As Runar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. And with that, you've been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way?
Only blessed by our priests. They are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said that their prayers imbue the water with a faint, dark energy. Well, that's interesting. A prickling sensation? No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. Maybe it's the scales on me.
I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange.
Yeah, this is quite shocking to you. The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect. Unless... By the gods! Master Matoya was right, you are Sin Eaters! That's not what she said. I jest. What you thought was likely no more than the chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherbough. Well, we're not off to a good start, are we? For that I must teach you a customary greeting. Allin Tuta, in the language of Ronka, is one of the civil ways one might say good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe.
Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone.
He laughs it off. You need not worry. Merely speak the words Allin Tuta and they will know you are as friends of the blessed. I will await your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. Alright then. So yeah, time for us to use the chat once again. We have to introduce ourselves to 3 people. Yeah, one located right outside the door, this placid elder here. So let's go ahead and do what we were supposed to do. And say Allin Tuta in chat. But I gotta make sure it's in lowercase. And it's not gonna let me use lowercase. Yeah, come on, game. The elderly woman smiles warmly. Alright, so I spoke with her. Now let's go over here. And we'll find Vondia. And we will greet her in the same way.
Ah, a newly come traveller, Allin Chisi, and welcome to Slitherbough. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are a quiet and taciturn people. Silent and serene as the sunless sea, the quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods.
Alright, and so then we'll make our way over to the other side. Almost about where Mishola was located. I think we're one spot too high. We'll probably need to go over here. Run through their vegetable garden. And meet with Asgeir. Yeah. Hello there, sir. Allin Chisi, welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Beware of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see. But fear not, our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask, and it is yours. Alright, so now we gotta go over and hook up with Nymphilia. And so she's gonna be over here. So yeah, she's back with Runar.
Everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but I'm already starting to feel at home. There's still much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community.
And so with that, we'll take our experience in Gil and move on to take on Runar's next quest. Even though we now have a new set of quests available for us, we're going to continue on with the main story for now. So let's speak with Runar to take on the level 74 main story quest entitled A Helping Hand. Judging by the glint in Runar's eye, there is more for you to learn about Slitherbough. And so...
Ah, you are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It has been too long since we've had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions, or there is anything you need, do not hesitate to ask.
Alright then. And so...
Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payments, but if you would be willing to lend a hand...
It'd be my pleasure, I'd rather not. Nah, I'd rather help out. Give us something to do.
We are fortunate indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough.
So what would you have us do?
All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square.
Sounds simple enough.
May I help too?
Yeah, I was wondering why you were going to say something.
Of course, one of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speak with us about when you are finished. She'll be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal.
Right then, I'll fill you water.
Alright. Let's get to business. And since we're in a casual environment, let's do the same. Hi, Minfilia.
This was the only jug I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom.
Uh-oh.
You'll need to hurry to the garden before all the water leaks out.
Yeah, take the jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You will have 45 seconds. Go. Yeah, run it over to where it needs to go. Yeah, so this is the place we need to take it to, so let's do it. Yeah, 45 seconds? That much? You've watered half the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. And so back on over. And we'll take some more water from Minfilia.
Was there enough water for the plot?
Nope, we need more.
Only half? I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you.
And now we have only 30 seconds. Because yeah, we were pretty tired carrying the first jug, so it's not surprising that we would be a little worn from carrying this one. So we'll go ahead and water this one as well. And the plot has now been thoroughly watered. I'll speak to Ursabel then. So yeah, we've done what Runar wanted us to.
Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something?
Well, actually...
You water the crops? Ah, my apologies for not noticing sooner. I've been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Toddler's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. If there's anything else we can do to help, we could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I don't know how you manage.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Have the Blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Ratika Greatwood. I see you have read your history. But there's a history that is told, and one that is lived.
So do tell.
Like so many of those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned alongside with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light.
And then?
But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth they found new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray, for the safe passage of wayward souls onto that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the self-same reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are so kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all easy to lose sight of why we fight on to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive.
Yeah, hopefully we've come to understand each other a little. And so we'll take our experience, our gil, plus a 403 waist. Or a belt, rather, specifically. Yeah, Minfilia has a lot to contemplate. So let's go ahead and use this. So how does this measure? Critical hit and skill speed against determination and skill speed. So yeah, there wouldn't be much of a reason to use this because the stat increases would be very minimal. Plus we'd be losing our crit hit too. So let's go ahead and speak with Runar for our next main story level 74 quest entitled Lost But Not Forgotten. Runar has more work to be done. Done tending the crops already? Yes, we have. Plus we also want to ask you about something. As did Minfilia. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Good. Runa! Oh, who goes there? One of the archers who threatened to shoot at us? Yeah, what's going on, man?
In the woods, sin eaters. I fear they may have the touch.
Looks like us upstairs to get to work. Where?
In the grove to the southwest. For mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbough.
Sounds like we got a job to do. So we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on.
But sir, what of Toller's hearthstone? Or is it Tadia's hearthstone? I don't know. It must be retrieved before the service.
Of all the times for sin eaters to appear.
Yeah. Are you just going to leave them alone?
Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beast down. But if they indeed have the touch, I would not risk them corrupting one of our own.
What was that you said about a stone?
Yeah, elaborate.
A few days past, Tadia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her hearthstone. Of all the Knights Blessed, it was given such as a stone of birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the hearthstone of the deceased at their funeral, as an offering to the heavens, but now...
Yeah, not good. So what are we gonna do about it?
What if I could find it for you?
Yeah, look, her shocked like, what?
I have experience fighting Sin Eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others.
Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia? Descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. Yeah, it's like, why not?
I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please let me do this.
Yeah, come on, Runar. Let's show you what we can do. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service.
Ah, I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do?
Don't worry about him. Yeah, I'll come with you, or Thancred doesn't need to know. Yeah, follow me. As we welcome a new viewer to the channel, Iris Serena. Welcome to Let's Play Overall Autism. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all.
Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. And so away we go. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. But then again, we now have a total of 4 such races in the game, do we not? Including one I'm playing as right now. But that's only because I chose this particular race for this particular expansion, knowing what was to come. Because yeah, nothing says Warrior of Darkness more than a visually intimidating male aura. Alright, so here's the destination Minfilia wanted to meet us at. Let's have a look. So yeah, let's assess the area. Did we find what we were looking for?
There! The Sin Eaters!
Oh yeah. Guilty as charged, alright. Maybe it's the same one that made example of that poor Teslin.
I was hoping there would be only one.
Yeah.
There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first.
Alright then. Let's get to it then. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Someone's depending on us.
What? shouldn't we make a plan first? Though there are only two.
Yeah, let's get at it.
I'll draw one of them away, you can deal with the other.
Alright, just don't get yourself hurt there, Minfilia. But yeah, there goes Minfilia with one, leaving us to deal with the other. Alright, let's get to it. So yeah, we gotta breach the purple perimeter first, and then we can start dealing with the Sin Eater. Yeah. This is for Teslin! Yeah, sadly we're never gonna get to drive a Teslin Model S. Yeah, because that vehicle is no longer being made. Yeah, we'll put you away right here and now. Go for the killing blow. Got it! On 27,000 points. So yeah, let's go find Minfilia, while also avoiding these Helm Beetles. Oh, and there's a fate to be started over here too. Yeah, Minfilia took it really far away. Are you alright?
Shinji, there you are. It's done, though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise.
Yeah, careful there, Minfilia. Yeah, you're looking a little worse for wear.
I'm fine. You needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that hearthstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the bush.
But yeah, it looks like we may have to deal with the fate also if we want a piece of it. But yeah, the search begins to find it. But yeah, I just hope it's not in the circle. Oh, this might be it over here. Hiding on a pile of leaves. Let's find out. There seems to be no trace of the hearthstone here. Oh yeah, someone else asked me about that, but that's merely by sheer coincidence. Because I've never seen Evangelion. Yeah, in honesty, for what it's worth, like, I'm not really much of a fan of the mech-based anime, just because I feel it's just, like, so over the top. Like, people are piloting giant humanoid robots. Like I know about Evangelion and Gundam and Eureka and Macross and other similar series, but I've never really taken a shine to them. And I can also say the same about the movie Pacific Rim, because it also implemented the usage of giant humanoid robots being piloted by people. Why Hollywood would follow that kind of style of story, I would have no idea. But then again, Hollywood is known to butcher a lot of stuff. And you're not going to leave me alone, so let's go ahead and start fighting. Yeah, why settle for a robot when you can do it with your own hands? Yeah, the one character, and I mentioned this before, that I know about who comes from Evangelion is Asuka, who's like a real jerk. So yeah, let's check this pile of leaves to see if it's this is the one. We've uncovered a brilliant green gem. Awesome. Let's get back to Minfilia. So yeah, there she is, but we're gonna need to get this beetle to back off. But yeah, I chose Shinji strictly because of the fact that I thought it sounded like a really cool Japanese name to give to an aura. Since we of course have Japanese names associated with the rain version of the aura. Hi, Minfilia.
Did you have any luck?
We have this for you.
It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said you were a man of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm to be even half the hero you are. The hero she was. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbough. Runa and the others are probably worried.
Yeah, let's take it back to where it needs to be. Oh, Gurren Lagann is also a mech-based anime? Yeah, I've heard of it, I just have no idea what it's all about.
Thank goodness you are safe. I had begun to fear the worst.
Well, here's the hearthstone.
By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed with our service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits onto the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the Sin Eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark.
And so with that, we'll take our experience and Gil.